Welcome to another edition of I Win with the Raiders, but we on 2K Day. It's basketball, baby. The madness in March.
Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Here we go. And it's going to be the Lakers off the tip. Pass to James. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James outside. Back to connect. In the corner, it's James. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Over in the corner, Doncic. Carries it from three-point range.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
Now here's LeBron. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
And it's LeBron missing. And here's Los Angeles. Back to LaRavia. Lets it go from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Pass to connect. And a miss there on the triple. Now LaRavia. He's defended by LaRavia. Here's Ayton. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Outside, James. The three ball. And it's LaRavia missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And that one's good, Ayton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good by LeBron.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
.141 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic outside. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Crafty move. James. Here's Ayton. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just a strong sequence there from DeAndre Ayton.
Pass to LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 9.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The Lakers trail. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. James outside. There's the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Reeves. Releases. Smart, wide open. He fires. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And he's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
Here's Kennard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Now here is Hachimura. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Screen by James. And it's Doncic missing. And so it's the Lakers with it. LeBron steps it home.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Pass to Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Kennard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers leading by 5. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Pass to Hayes. Now here's Kennard. Here's James. Reeves. Back to Kennard. To the inside. They shoot again. The putback. Here's Hayes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
First team foul. At the line for 1, Jackson Hayes.
Hayes no good on the free throw. The Lakers leading. Reeves outside. He takes it in. And that one is stuffed right through.
This is why you got to clog up these lanes, because Reeves will rip right through them.
James in the post. Shoots over Laravia. James, good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Reeves into the lane. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Luka Doncic. And the Lakers making a change here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Kennard's shot is off. Pass to connect.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Fade away. Hachimura grabs the miss. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And the Lakers making a change here.
Number 28.
Doncic feeling it out. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. 5 on the clock. Lakers with the rebound. Kennard on the wing. He has yet to score. And the Lakers with another turnover here. Lakers trailed by 8. Doncic outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Laravia. Pass to Reeves. And here's Kennard. Los Angeles with another miss. It's Connect on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Love the high release on Connect. Jump shot.
Here's Hayes. Back to Reeves. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Sinks the three-pointer. Hachimura's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Pass to Connect. Over in the corner, Laravia. Here he goes. Off on the layup.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lakers trail by 11. Now, here's Doncic. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Doncic. Shoots a fader. And it's Luka with the rebound. And the Lakers have possession. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Lakers leading by 11. And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Ayton. And the layup falls. Ayton's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Lakers working the ball around now. It's Smart with the drive. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And Smart's initiative, that's my favorite part. Like, he is amazing at making things happen on the drive.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That'll be his second foul of the game. Doncic outside. On the wing, James. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
A real threat from the in-between area. LeBron wastes no time firing when he gets to that spot.
Cleveland, no good. With the fadeaway. And it's James missing.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Puts it up. Connect. No good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Now, LaRavia. After Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Ayton. Kleba with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 9. James down the lane.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. There's a minute 34 left in the third.
Oh, what a finish. Uri showing off that athletic ability.
Pass to Smart. Lets it go with the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. Guarded by Doncic. Here's LaRavia. Shot clock at 5. Over Doncic. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Lakers trail by 10. Hachimura with it. Connect picks him up. Back to LaRavia. Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. And he can't bank that one in. It's Connect on the wing. James wide open. Offline with his three. He gets it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers.
35.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Lakers leading by 10. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's Kennard. The shot from the low post is good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Reeves outside. Pass to LeBron. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Lakers. Reeves outside. Back to Kennard. Tips it up. And Hayes throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to Kennard. Sinks the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams will make substitutions. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. 17-point lead, their biggest. To stop the run. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lakers passing it around. Kennard for three. Drops in the tray. Kennard's got 8 here in the quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Hachimura, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Here's Reeves. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by the Lakers. Now Vanderbilt takes a three, and that one's good. Hachimura.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And they double up Doncic. Looking for 8, and he gets it in there. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Lakers ball.
Here's Los Angeles now.
Ran out of bounds.
Right now on a 15-2 run. Reeves outside. Over in the corner, LaRavia. No good on the triple. Here are the Lakers. Lets it go from the wing. And yes, it's good.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Back to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Lakers trailed by 21.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Luka Doncic.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they double up James. And it's Ayton missing. Here are the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And stolen by Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
I wouldn't want to be that rim. Goodness, Ayton knows how to attack something with force.
Here's Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Hits the three-point bomb. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
The top 5 offense and the top 5 defense. Remember just a couple months ago when everyone was ready to run the middle ball out of Charlotte? Well, recently he's playing like one of the best point guards in the Eastern